Hello all you half-pints out there, and welcome to another Town of Salem guide video. This one will be discussing how to carry town to victory. So not a lot of new players out there. Figured maybe release one of these guys. Now, of course, different roles will need to play it a little bit differently. Some roles are more inherently leadership than others, but these tips should help you no matter what role you might be. These are more general kind of ideas. If you enjoy this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. So let's get us started by assuming you're a role without a particularly strong automatic leadership stance, such as a jailer, spy, or mayor. Those guys kind of get leadership by default. First and foremost, to help carry town to victory, you have to keep a good and updated will. This is very important. Update it throughout the day as well as at night. Include the information you discover from your role as well as reminders of what town discussed during the day. It doesn't have to just be necessarily what you found at night. If you see important information on the will of a dead town member, point it out during the day so that discussion can be made. So if you see a town member by the mayor or with the jailer or an investigator that says something that you think the town should know, point it out and discuss it. And that'll help you guys get up to different kind of decisions and ideas upon who might be evil and who might be good. Second, encourage discussion, not yelling, and not finger pointing. Lead the town through example by bringing in actual evidence and discussion. Don't just sit there and say, well, no, this could be this person, this person, this person, this person, with no proof. That doesn't help anybody. Yelling, screaming, and generally causing chaos benefits mafia and evil roles much more than town. Town benefits the most by actual talking and discussion. That brings me to the next one. Find and build alliances. If you are sure the particular town member or person is town, share information you've gathered with them. You may do so with whispers, which, as I've stated before in other videos, should not be considered suspicious by default. By sharing information with other known towns, you strengthen your pool of knowledge and allow for better judgments to be made. So if you're investigator and you find out who a bodyguard or jailer might be, then go ahead and whisper them and say, hey, I'm the investigator. I know you're a town member. This is the information I have. Is there any way that we can help each other out? And a lot of times I find that this helps them make good decisions and helps town win. Learn how to read votes. This is important. I have another guide video about this specifically, but I cannot stress enough that most of my best town plays and lynches against mafia and evils come from reading the votes. Mafia tend to, and this is just some example, you really should watch the video if you want to learn more, but Mafia tend to always vote on suspected neutral killing roles. They want them dead, especially people like serial killers and arsonists. Neutral killing roles almost always vote early on suspected Mafia roles, and this isn't just voting guilty, this is voting them up to the stand too. If Mafia still has several members alive, and you're finding it hard to vote a suspected Mafia member, a suspected member up that you think might be Mafia, chances are you've hit a true Mafia member, and you should push the rest of town and neutrals to vote against them. But again, feel free to look up that guide separately for more information, but I highly suggest you learn that skill, reading votes, if you want to win and carry as town. And this is kind of like the last tip I'm going to give you guys today, and that's remain level-headed. You may not think about this, but it's very important. Even when you're being accused, called a liar, or you're on the stand yourself, being smart and showing confidence in your roles and your abilities and your reads is much better than freaking out and making people want you dead. If you sit there and you yell at people and say, oh, this guy's and that person's a bad word, and you're just not bringing anything actual to the table, people are going to say, you know what, you don't have anything worth giving town anyway, even if you aren't evil. And so I'm going to kill you, no matter what. And you don't want that. You want to convince town members to vote you innocent. You want to convince town members to believe you if you're going to carry as town. And so be respectful, be responsible, bring good information and sincerity and confidence with you when you go into discussions. Now, I hope these tips help you carry your next game of Town of Salem. And if you have any additional thoughts and tips for us, share them below in the comments. We'd like to hear from you. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And if you want to play with me, add me in game at 2%Skimm and follow me on Twitter at 2%Skimm. That's using the number 2 instead of letter 2 on Twitter. So do remember that. So I hope you all enjoyed, and most importantly, as always, peace out.